So devotees should be happy. Devotees are not just walking around in total paranoia, afraid of death. The concept of death is not supposed to make us paranoid, neurotic, psychologically deranged and fearful. It's simply to give us the proper understanding that nothing can give me shelter except Krishna. Instead of taking shelter of the sources of misery, knowledge of the inevitability of death helps us to take shelter of the source of all happiness, Krishna. So yes, every day we have so many fears in our business, in our relationship. There's so many things that can happen to anyone at any time, and we have to struggle in this world. But the reminder of death, that all this stuff is going to perish, and how the soul is eternal, and Krishna's loving smile is constantly there, inviting us back into his eternal pastimes. We focus and we prioritize everything according to this truth. I'll do my duties in life, but none of this is going to make me happy. But if I do my duties focused around pleasing Krishna, then it will make me happy. It will make everyone happy, because it will make Krishna happy. This is Krishna consciousness. And bhakti is a principle where we don't have to renounce everything and go to the mountains to live as renounced ascetics. We could live within the world and just keep Krishna in the center and find total shelter of Krishna. Srila Prabhupada has given us the formula how we could live in this world according to Gita's teachings. But death is a blessing. Because unless we're reminded of the fallible soldiers of this world, we will take shelter of them. In the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada just tells it as it is. He says, our life and all of our relatives and all of our possessions, all of our accomplishments, everything we're attached to in this world, he said, in reality, it's just like little foaming bubbles on the surface of the ocean of material existence. What is the significance of one little bubble, or even a little cluster of bubbles, on the ocean of material existence? And yes, we're thinking it's all in all. Prabhupada says that all of these bubbles at any moment are going to burst into oblivion. Like that. Material, the ocean of material existence, all our attachments, all our cravings, our body, our wealth, our home, our everything, at any moment. As far as material existence goes, that's its significance. Burst, like that, into oblivion. And in the same chapter, Prabhupada says that this body that we're living in, he says it's a dead corpse flapping for a few moments only. And yet we're centering so much importance, like Kamsa, that we're willing to kill and we're willing to sin and we're willing to engage in so many cruel acts just for this. And when you taste the sand there, then there'll be another mirage just a little further up, and another, birth after birth after birth. So to understand that this is not the real happiness we're looking for, this is not the real shelter, it's over here. That's what all the descriptions of the miseries of material existence are simply meant to accomplish that. To divert you from the illusion to the truth. So chant Hare Krishna, be happy every day. And if you're not happy, understand why. It's because I'm not finding shelter in Krishna. And if you're happy in all these material things, we should understand it's all going to burst into oblivion. So not to look for happiness in these things. Look for happiness in Krishna. And use all the things to give Krishna happiness. The things of this world are sacred if we use them to make Krishna happy. Then we automatically become happy. Yes, you had a question?
And thank you for the class, Guru Maharaj. And I have a question is that Krishna as a form of color is that personified toward materialistic people. So what is this form of color toward devotee?
Kala is time. Kala is taking away everything moment by moment. We understand that Krishna's appearance within this world is especially prominent in the form of time.
And my question is that what is this role of color to devotee? What devotees see this form of color? As for materialistic people, they see color as that personified. So how devotees see color?
Arjuna was a devotee. And Krishna showed him his Virat Rupa and said, this is me in the form of time, destroyer of everything. And Arjuna got enlightened seeing it and said, now Krishna, show me your two-handed form again. So similarly, when we understand the universal form and we understand Krishna in the form of time, we simply want to take shelter. It helps us like it did Arjuna. Arjuna really took shelter of Krishna when he saw the Virat Rupa. So when we see, we hear, and we know the power of Krishna in the form of time, we offer our obeisances as Arjuna did, and we take shelter of Krishna, the all-beautiful, all-merciful, all-loving performer of eternal pastimes in Vrindavan, and Sri Radha, the motherly, loving, compassionate protector of devotees. Krishna's form of time is there to help us to take shelter of Krishna's holy names. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
When Chandkazi was persecuting the devotees, Lord Chaitanya was very angry. He said, today I will lead the kirtan. Today there will be a great monsoon storm of ecstatic love of Krishna through the chanting of the holy names that is going to inundate all of Navadvip. Today, chanting the holy names with torches in hands, I will personally stand at the doorstep of Chandkazi. I will stand before him as time personified, and let us see what he does to me. Hare Krishna. So Lord Chaitanya went his kirtan, And himself, when he was at the door of Chankazi, Lord Chaitanya, his name being chanted by millions of people, he was there at the doorstep as time personified. Chankazi ran to a hiding place. He hid himself. But there was nowhere for him to hide. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called him and he came. And that, the night before, he had a dream of Narasingha Dev, who really was time personified in front of him. He started tearing his chest open and growling very angrily. So he saw time personified as Lord Chaitanya predicted. But then what did he do? He took shelter. He took shelter of Lord Chaitanya. He took shelter of the holy name. And he became one of the greatest, most worshipable devotees. Even today, we go to his tomb in the form of the tree, Chankazi. So he saw the Lord directly as time, and it induced him to take shelter of the beautiful, loving form of Lord Chaitanya, who is Krishna, giving the love of Radha to the world. So that's how we should see. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.